Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I can think of no reason for the gunpowder treason to ever be forgot. Guy Fawkes and his companions did the scheme contrive, blow the king and parliament up alive. 70 barrels laid below, prove old England's overthrow. By God's providence, him they catch, with dark lantern light a match. A stick, a stake, for King James' sake. If you won't give me one, I'll take two, the better for me, worse for you. A rope, to hang the Pope. An oath of cheese to choke him. Pint of beer to wash it down. A jolly good fire to burn him. Good day. Let us play a video game, shall we? Yes. Very good. I was having a look over here. There's a bunch of new rifts. Have a look at these rifts, shall we? This is now Nazi-occupied Paris.
The more data you can collect, the better your reward. But the assassin is more important. Wow, this should make our researchers very happy. Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away.
$600's a big ask.
Wow, this should make our researchers very happy. Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away.
Let's get that.
Hold on a second. I need to decrypt it.
Oh, they shoot you. Okay, good to know.
Great find. This one's encrypted. Wait. I've been able to pinpoint our agent's location. There he is. He's out of...
Ow.
Good work.
$1,500, good lord. Okay.
Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets.
Not a ton of time to get all that. I'll try my best. Stop shooting me.
Let's hope that contains something valuable. Hurry up. You're almost out of time.
Yes, I've noticed that actually. Thank you. Not really anywhere near what I need.
Great find.
How am I gonna get enough? It's crazy.
Sending the data to the lab now.
Yikes. 30 seconds. You there, sir. Marvelous. Get fucked.
10 seconds left.
Yes, I've noticed, thank you.
5 seconds.
How do I get to the rift?
3, 2, 1. Get to the exit. Now,
Yes, I did.
another assassin lives thanks to you. Enjoy
Oh
the
boy,
reward.
that's tough. Didn't get enough. Play the next route. The third thing to do? I don't know.
We're counting on you to save our operative. He's somewhere in the simulation.
Okay. We're up on the Eiffel Tower now.
Data received. This one's encrypted. Wait. I think this data could really help us. Wait a second. This one's
waiting.
encrypted.
Oh, how'd you miss that? You absolute prick. But time for this.
This data comes from deep within the helix. Well done. This should come useful.
Oh, am I gonna have to shoot those fucking things down? I hate doing that.
Wow, this should make our researchers very happy. Okay,
Right.
we have our agent's location.
Agent is here. Good.
There's
Grab
the
him.
agent. Get him out.
Yes, I got him.
That's
Okay.
it. We should be safe now.
Did you look on this other flip now?
This should come in useful. Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets.
Probably.
Wait, this data is encrypted. Not much time now.
Oh, there's plenty of time. What are you talking about?
This will come in handy.
Not gonna have enough?
Let's hope that contains something valuable. Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets. Another assassin lives thanks to you. Enjoy the reward.
It's fine.
You don't have much time. Free the assassin and try to collect the data he found.
Sure. Why are you not going
Wait,
upstairs
this
properly?
data is encrypted. Another piece of the puzzle. Well done.
Well, you're
This
shining
data
a
comes from
spotlight
deep
directly
within
on
the
that.
helix.
That's not gonna
Well
help me any. Stop shooting me!
Wait a second. This one's encrypted. This will come in handy.
This one's hard. So many guards.
Nicely done. We need all the data we can find.
So many guards. Christ.
Wow, this should make our researchers very happy.
bit more. This guy will do.
I've been able to pinpoint our agent's location.
Over there.
Keep up the good work. Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets. Not much time now.
Just a minute. Well, we can grab that over here, I guess.
You found him.
Gonna get shot again. Ow.
You've done it. Good.
Now, let's just get some more data and get out of here.
Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away.
Will they? Stop shooting me.
Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets.
Run out of time.
10 seconds left. Another assassin lives thanks to you. Enjoy the reward.
Yep. We're gonna get all these documents that are with the assassins you have to save.
Try to get as much data as you can, but remember to leave enough time to find the assassin.
Let's go this way.
This data comes from deep within the helix. Well done. This will come in handy. Hold on. Decrypting. Wow, this should make our researchers look very happy. Data received. I think this data could really help us.
Did we get shot? I got shot.
Assassin
Get
position
the
triangulated.
position.
This should come useful.
He's over here.
There he is. The agent has been recovered. This data comes from deep within the helix. Well done. Let's hope that contains something. We don't have much time left.
I got lots of time left. We don't have as lots of points left.
Wow, this should make our researchers very happy.
Where's all the stuff? You're good. Take you. Fuck ass. Every time. Yeah, this will be good.
Great find.
Ow,
10 seconds left.
It's fine. Everything's
Nicely
fine.
done. We need all the data. 5 seconds.
I'm doing it.
3,
I'm doing it.
2, 1. Another assassin lives thanks to you. Enjoy the reward.
Back to Helix. I think I still need 2 more. I don't know which ones they are. This one? Yes.
and try to collect the data he found.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets. Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away. Wait, this data is encrypted. I think this data could really help us. Sending the data to the lab now.
A little bit more.
Hold on a second. I need to decrypt it. Data received.
Ooh.
Okay, we have our agent's location. You found him. He's out of the system. Good work. Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets. Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away.
I'm sure they will.
Quick! Time is running out.
We're alright so far.
Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets.
Did it.
Very good. But there's more assassins to save and more data to find.
I don't think we've read through these yet. I should probably check those at some point. And the other one still had one associated, I think. So this one? It is this one. Hooray!
Try to get as much data as you can, but remember to leave enough time to find the assassin.
50-50-50.
This will come in handy. Wait a second. This one's encrypted. I think this data could really help us. Wait, this data is encrypted.
Every time we miss that one. What's the other 50 over here? Right over here.
Let's hope that contains something valuable.
I'm sure it does.
Excellent. This could hold some major Abstergo secrets. Excellent. This could hold some major assassin position triangulated.
Yeah, we'll get him on that. I'm not concerned about his safety. I want to get up here. Get this 50.
This will come in handy. Great find. much time now.
Oh, we're fine. Relax.
Hold on a second. I need to decrypt it.
You have to now find out where he is. Just somewhat of a pain in the ass.
Another piece of the puzzle. Well done.
He's over here. Okay, now we're running out of time.
He's there. You have to save him.
I'm saving him.
He's free. Well done.
Yeah, we didn't get enough.
This data comes from deep within the helix. Well done. This one's
This
encrypted.
won't be
Wait.
enough.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, I know.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Run! The simulation is collapsing. Another assassin lives thanks to you.
Close enough.
Enjoy the reward.
Alright, I think that's all of them. Pretty sure. We'll run around and check. Then we'll read. 2 of 2. 2 of 2. 2 of 2. 2 of 2. Marvelous! Now, database. Where are they? Not here. Dustin's intel. That's useless. Let's read all of these. Transcribed telephone conversation between Miss Melanie LeMay and Dr. Alvaro Grammatica. Alvaro, it's Melanie. Of course, hello. I'm glad you caught me. I was about to head into an experiment. I just wanted to give you an update. The list of sage references I gave you last week, we found a few more leads I want to investigate, and I want your opinion. Great, shoot. Okay, we checked the Sample 17 lineage like you asked, but didn't find anything promising until we went back to Europe in the 5th century CE. Faint echoes of a bloodline sage sometime around the height of the Hun Empire. It'd be difficult to find an intact sample that far back. Yeah, I thought the same. Let's see, another sample we checked from the local Montrealer. That sample revealed an ancestor named Arnaud Dorian from revolutionary France. Arnaud wasn't a sage himself, but initial reports suggest he may have come in contact with one. That's promising, but not ideal. Rather find a bloodline sage, not someone who met one. What else? One more. A singer named David Jones from England, mid-20th century. No further details on this one. Better, but the name David Jones, that could be any one of 1,000 people. That was my worry too. Let's look into the Frenchman. It's possible we could find something. Good, I'll put him on the back burner though. We have other leads I'd like to follow first. Whatever you think is best. Thanks, Vero. Keep you posted. That is a reference to David Bowie, who did not have heterochromia. He actually had an injury to one of his eyes when a student stabbed him in the eye with a pencil, causing it to permanently dilate. Evolution by Natural Misdirection, a Public Impression Management Primer by Dr. Alvaro Grammatica. In a lecture delivered last autumn at the Council's annual Strategies and Tactics meeting, I opened with a simple question. How much should the public know about the truth of human origins? The discussion that followed, led by myself and Dr. Riken, or Mr. Riken, was lively and covered a broad field of topics. General consensus was reached on the following point. It is not in the public's best interest to have any confirmation whatsoever of the hyperhominid species, HSD, that predates our own. Possibly confirm that our own species was quite literally born in an ancient laboratory operated by a race of intellectually superior hominids, would have a corrosive effect on society as a whole. The damage it could do to basic social cohesion would be catastrophic in many parts of the world, would jeopardize the success of many of our ongoing information campaigns. Enough proof of the precursor species were to rise above the level of conspiracy-tinged theories. Our preliminary studies indicate that non-religious and liberal citizens of faith would likely go to great lengths to discover more about this strange and startling fact. Those with fanatical devotions to various faiths would likely A. violently oppose such basic truths, with potentially destructive and dangerous consequences, or B. transfer the full bounty of their faith onto the precursors. We've already seen this latter scenario play out through reports of a group calling itself the Instruments of the First Will, a radical group of theo-fascists who preach, among other ideas, the natural inferiority of our species in the face of a superior species. To wit, dedicated disinformation campaigns to foment, encourage, and sustain an array of conspiracy theories tangential to actual historical and scientific facts are a necessary component of keeping the existence of both the HSD fossil records and our genome sequencing project a secret. Current ongoing disinformation campaign codenames include Hot or Not, global warming and climate change, Operation Cosmic Turtle, geocentrism, Spare Change, evolution by natural selection, GTUFO, extraterrestrial life, Fool's Gold Standard, Federal Reserve System. Propose a system of coordination between some of these campaigns to ensure that all interest in precursor fossils and sites is misdirected down harmless, somewhat fanatical avenues. Further recent efforts have been made to paint our adversaries in a less than positive light, in order to give their sporadic interactions with the Versive a crazed, cultish veneer. Last year, Abstergo Entertainment opted to pass over various assassin biographies as too controversial to the mass market. However, executives in Abstergo Industries countermanded these decisions, feeling that it was in our best interest to turn the public against the assassin cause, instead of pretending they do not exist. Truth will out as it always does. Truth will out as it always does. So it is critical that we are in control of the narrative when it does. The first handful of these virtual experiences will debut soon. Keep in mind, the vast majority of conspiracy theories, while aggravating to our rational minds, are a critical part of our governing policy. There's a certain delicious irony in the fact that adherents to these various theories, men and women who believe themselves to be courageous archaeologists of hidden truths, are in fact our first and best weapon against actual fact-finding and rational thinking. The noise they generate in pursuit of so-called simple truths, though grand unifying theories of everything is a necessary component in our bid to obscure the incredibly complicated and interconnected nature of actual history, simplicity, therefore, is a necessary component of all disinformation. Swear by it. Therefore, A. Always encourage investigations of trivial but anomalous data points. B. Direct attention towards specific instances, and always from general trends and patterns. C. Always insist that some simple truth is being obscured, even when the reality of the situation is incredibly complex, many interdependent facts. Additional business. We settled on the name Phoenix Project as our code name for the HSD genome sequencing endeavor. In light of this, our disinformation campaign to obscure the true facts of this endeavor will be known as Phoenix Rising. Next council meeting has been pushed forward by 6 months to ensure progress on this most important endeavor. Meeting in Brussels, Belgium on June 6, 2014 to coincide with the other event, since most members of the council will already be present. Till then, contact Letitia if you have any questions. Potential Sage List. Level 5 security clearance only. It is a federal and international crime to read or possess these documents for their proper authorization. UN Charter, Special Appendix C, NGO, and corporate benevolence waivers. Violators will be punished to the full extent of the law. Vero, here's an updated list of genetic memories, fragments, and textual sources that refer to beings belong to known hyperhominids, aka sages. Please note that this list does not imply that we have sufficient genetic memory data to directly access these experiences, only that we have located potential hotspots for investigation. There have been a handful of other references to sages and so-called immortal beings throughout history, but I've not listed those with insufficient specificity. This is in reverse chronological order, beginning in the present and receding into the past. John Standish, born 16 August 1975, status subject deceased, samples extracted, body preserved. David Jones, nationality possibly English, born mid-20th century, status unknown. In the 70s and 80s, a few scattered reports of a man resembling a sage surfaced. He was said to be otherworldly, extraterrestrial, and possessed by multiple personalities. So far, these reports have proved inconclusive. Ziggy plays guitar. Name unknown, nationality Indian, born in 1885, India. Status: we have a lengthy series of memories that take place during the creation of the Indian National Congress, in which a sage is reported to appear. As yet, however, with no direct confirmation. Our search is ongoing. Name unknown, nationality French, born early 18th century, French status. France. Status: we currently have enough genetic material extracted from samples 123355, 4223356, and 777561 to adequately investigate this lead. Our search is about to ramp up. John Bartholomew Roberts, born in 1682, Wales. Status: killed and disposed of by the assassin Edward Kenway in 1722 off the coast of Africa. His body was never recovered. We are currently searching for genetic memories belonging to members of his crew and those who knew him well. Thomas Cavanaugh, born 1652, Boston. Status: our knowledge of Mr. Cavanaugh comes from our research into the life of Edward Kenway, gleaned from a series of letters collected over an 8-year period in the early 1700s. It is believed Mr. Cavanaugh passed away somewhere on the northern shores of Jamaica at some point around 1706, but no intact genetic material has ever been recovered from the sage or from people who knew him. Name unknown, born late 14th century, China, Hongwu Emperor's reign. Status: multiple references taken from 3 separate text sources contain descriptions of a probable sage living in the early period of the Ming Dynasty. All 3 sources refer to this sage as Confucian scholar and member of the emperor's court. Name unknown, born 6th century, Byzantine, during Justinian's reign. Status: a fragmented series of memories from a Christian bishop point to the possibility that a member of his congregation was a sage. Currently mining for further memories from this period. The Wanderer, born in Judea. Status: believed to have encountered Christ en route to Golgotha. All references to the sage are anecdotal, however, awaiting further information. Reconnaissance. Doctor, your concerns regarding the observatory have been noted, and I am inclined to agree. However, my status as Guardian requires that I first confer with my 2 colleagues, after which point we'll pass our judgment on to the General of the Cross. If he or she has any concerns with your proposal, you will be appraised within the week. If you hear nothing by August 2nd, 2014, proceed as you see fit. If we do proceed with your plan, I will contact our Grandmaster in Cuba, Mexico, and the United States to get a read on the situation. But the site will be undisturbed. This is probably wishful thinking. There's a good chance the assassins still have some sort of surveillance over the site. As we discovered last year in the course of our Kenway investigation, the Caribbean Brotherhood appointed a small faction to protect the location at some point around 1723. We don't know if their stewardship is still ongoing. To echo your sentiments from our last discussion, I too believe the missing blood vials are of critical importance to our current Phoenix project. Locating these will be a boon. We should not ignore the value of the skulls as well. In canny hands, the technology found in the skulls could lead to another organization cracking the genetic memory code. Our estimates say we will control Animus technology for 13 years at best. It's only a matter of time before our technology is stolen, compromised, and distributed. We know the assassins have long had access to critical pieces of our technology, but they have not cracked the puzzle of surrogate DNA. How to extract it and how to sequence it, etc. We need to ensure that does not happen for a long, long time. Then there's that other problem, but I'm waiting for a full analysis to fully understand exactly what she is capable of before going into panic mode. At the very least, we know she is capable of rather grand disruptions around the world, so keep your security tight. Be in touch. Reconnaissance report filed by Otso Berg, 23rd May 2014. Flight into Kingston was smooth. Customs a breeze, no hassles. Calling GM to confirm expedition on the 25th as well. Update, we are on schedule. 24th May. Travel from Kingston overland to Montego Bay. Travel time 5 hours, multiple stops. Met GM at his home. Dinner at 19 hours 30 minutes. Discussed plans. Heading for bed just before midnight. 25th of May. Set out this morning at 10:30 a.m. in separate trucks to a site location. Based on geotag data taken from multiple sample 17 archive files, we fixed on a position within 20 meters of latitude 18446846, longitude -78 004086. The area is lush with vegetation and trees. There are a few well-maintained roads nearby, The site we have settled on is a few hundred meters from the nearest road. 11 hours 43 minutes after 1 hour of searching, we have located an earthen mound whose layout bears some resemblance to structures observed in the Kenway footage provided to us. Digging will commence at 1 p.m. 18 hours 46 minutes, we have made visual confirmation that the site bears traces of precursor architecture. However, we have also come to the conclusion that the magnitude of our task is too immense for manual tools and have made arrangements for 2 backhoe loaders. Delivery is expected tomorrow morning, no later than 10 hours. 26th of May. Backhoe loaders have arrived late following the confrontation with the proprietor of the rental company. Our scanners found active GPS devices on the vehicles. Safeguard against theft. No doubt. We requested the devices be turned off, citing sensitive archaeological concerns. Man refused. A decent quantity of cash reversed his objections. Digging began just after lunch. 27th of May, we have located what appears to be the entrance of one of the false rooms of the compound. Nothing of import was located there, save a small glass bottle dating from the late 17th or early 18th century. The bottle was empty. We will refocus our efforts tomorrow. In the meantime, however, we dwell on this. Based on our examination of the accumulated vegetation and various soil samples, we've come to the conclusion that the site was deliberately buried between 200 and 230 years ago. None of the accumulated earth here is natural. This may suggest a radical shift in the assassins' stewardship strategy, necessary response to increasing Templar interest in the site. 28th of May, multiple setbacks, 1 backhoe in need of repairs this morning, then heavy rains for a brief spell, mud everywhere. 29th of May, progress at last. We have located the primary entrance to the observatory, a dozen or so meters to the west of the first false entrance. Fortunately, we are not able to proceed further than 5 meters. An impenetrable mound of rubble and stone has blocked our progress. 30th of May, 10 straight hours of moving rubble and no end in sight. A preliminary diagnosis is dire. Based on the lay of the land west of our dig site, uneven, yet with a distinct declivity, averaging 4 degrees for almost 100 meters, I have come to suspect that most of it, if not all of the observatory, suffered a catastrophic collapse at some point in the 18th century. This may account for its burial, why no further mention of it's made in our own archives past the beginning of the 19th century. More excavations will be necessary, but on a scale the skeleton crew is not equipped to handle. Arrangements are being made as I write. Transcribed telephone conversation between Miss Melanie LeMay and Dr. Alvaro Gramatica. Alvaro, Melanie, what's happening? Just an update on where we're at. We've been seeing periodic attempts by outside sources to access our storage servers, but we've been able to shut them down almost totally. Shut them down? What does that mean exactly? Prevent them from gaining access to our offline servers. Those that do get through, we flush them as quickly as possible. Those are decoys, Miss LeMay. Decoys? The group we're dealing with is too talented and persistent to be stopped by basic security sweeps. The attacks you're seeing are just decoys to take our eyes off the actual intruders. Okay, do you know something we don't? I know a lot of things your team does not. So what do you suggest? We have a proprietary detection system that can find and flush rogue divers. It will take a few days to implement, but when we do, you'll have tools you need to keep your data safe, provided you have the metal to use it properly. Of course they do. This is our research, our data. I won't let anyone compromise it, even if it means fighting dirty. I'm not sure I understand what that means, but I am committed. Melanie, the rogues infiltrating Helix are using it to sequence genetic memories just as we are. Capturing and extracting them from the Helix will almost certainly cause irreparable hippocampal shock or sudden death in some cases. Are you comfortable with the idea of killing potential intruders? Miss LeMay? I'm here, sorry. I'll do what it takes, Doctor. This is top secret material. We can't risk it falling into the hands of terrorists. Precisely. I'm glad to hear you take your job at international security so seriously. Would you object to us sending over one of our technicians to handle the logistics? Absolutely not. Good. We'll be in touch. Of course, anytime. Good lord, there's a lot of these. German forces invaded France in 1940, arriving in Paris in June and establishing an occupying force that would last until August 1944. Although nominal French government operated from Vichy in the south of the country, the Nazi administration ruled that the north would come to control the whole of France by November 1942. While the Vichy administration collaborated with the Germans, hoping for a swift end to the war, resistance fighters sprung everywhere and organized against the invaders. As a countermeasure, the Nazi regime deployed its intelligence service, the Gestapo, as security police. As a central icon of Paris, the Eiffel Tower became somewhat of a symbolic battleground. Hitler ordered its demolition, but his orders were never carried out, and the Germans would later deck it with Nazi banners. 1944, the year of the liberation of Paris, the tower became a different battle arena, this one taking place in the air. U.S. fighter pilot Captain William Overstreet pursued a German plane over the city and damaged the fighter's engine. The German pilot attempted to shake off his pursuer by flying close to the Eiffel Tower. Some claim he actually flew underneath it. Boy, it didn't work though, and the Nazi plane crashed into the ground. The sight is said to have inspired the resistance fighters who saw it. A few weeks later, the Normandy landings, better known as D-Day, would begin the process of reclaiming France and the rest of Europe. I'm sure Abstergo has enough memories in its files to substantiate this. Do some proper research. Transcribed telephone conversation between Melanie LeMay and Navarro Grammatica. Hello, Miss LeMay, it's Alvaro. Have you settled into your new office? Just a few more boxes so I'm back. Good, it's a big space. Almost too big. Olivier felt the same way. But the view is incredible, if I remember right. That's true. Listen, I'll be in Montreal for a week next month, so we can talk more in depth at that point. Till then, I send you some documents to give you a rough idea of what sort of data we're looking for in the next few years. Okay, I'll have plenty of time next month to review them. Good, good. Also, when you have a spare moment, I wonder if you'd write up a detailed reminiscence, I suppose, or a memoir of your time with John Standish. How long you worked with him, how often you talked, and what you know about his personal life, that sort of thing. Okay, absolutely. You sound hesitant. Sorry, no, I'd be happy to. I'm just overwhelmed by some of the things I learned about him in the past few months. I understand. It's hard enough grasping the idea of a precursor race, but this whole sage business, it's difficult to swallow. Of course. The documents I'm sending you should go some way to easing you into some pretty strange discoveries, but make sure you're sitting down when you read them. Oh God, okay, thanks. No problem, stay in touch. I will. And congratulations on your new position. Thank you, I'm looking forward to working with your team. Good, take care. Ellen Riken, Chief Executive Officer, Abstergo Industries, Washington, D.C., 21st January 2014. Dear Miss LeMay, congratulations on your promotion. I am thrilled that you have decided to continue your career with our organization, and am delighted that some of your experience and caliber considers Abstergo Entertainment a natural fit for your talents. As the Chief Creative Officer of Abstergo Entertainment, you will play an integral part in the continued growth and development of the Abstergo family, a brand respected and cherished the world over. Longtime employee, you certainly need no introduction to our internal philosophy, our priorities, and our commitment to excellence. Now this changes, of course, and rest assured that you will have our full support to continue this legacy during your tenure as CCO. With Abstergo's vast resources and advanced technology at your disposal, you'll be in a unique position to make a true and lasting impact on the world. The position grants you access to Abstergo's offices and will put you at the forefront of some of the most exciting and controversial scientific breakthroughs of the past century. All avenues of genetic memory research are now open to you. Your only limit is your own curiosity and ambition. As per our discussion last week, your first day as Chief Creative Officer will be the 3rd of March 2014, setting at a base salary of $183,000 per year, with full eligibility for all bonuses and investment options. To the next stage of your already incredible career, I look forward to working with you in the near future. Abstergo Entertainment, Helix Team. Oh, I've already read this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here it is. To whom it may concern, furtherance of the outstanding investigation of the late John Standish, former Information Technology Director at Abstergo Entertainment, I've been asked to provide a short reminiscence of our working relationship with the hopes that it may shed some light on his bizarre actions immediately preceding his death in November 2013. I should begin by saying that I did not know John well. His time at Abstergo Entertainment was brief, 7 months, 3 days to be precise, and in that time our friendship was almost exclusively professional. We attended the same directors' meetings and often found ourselves at the same side of the long-standing discussions about this or that project. The subject of these conversations was always work-related, professional, appropriate, and nothing out of the ordinary. On 2 occasions only did I see him in what could be called social circumstances. First was in June 2013, the evening of of Sturgo Entertainment's yearly assembly, held that year in the Riverside Park in the heart of Montreal's Old Port. I remember it was a lovely evening and very hot, so the lines at the bar were quite long. At some point, I too was waiting in a queue for another glass of white wine for myself and a beer for a friend. I realized John was standing just behind me. He said hello, and we discussed the various bits of news Olivier had just announced at the assembly meeting. Then our talk turned to more personal subjects. So I remember he said he was from the United States, born in a small town of Maryland, name of which escapes me. I asked about the peculiarity in his accent, and he thought it had something to do with the amount of traveling he did with his family. He hinted at a rather lonely childhood with few stable friendships, though he laughed this off as though it no longer bothered him. The conversation then drifted to generalities about our current projects. I was, in those summer weeks, still in pre-production for the Sample 17 project, and told him things were proceeding well. Then asked me if Abstergo Entertainment had access to any of the old Animus 1.28 models, though I didn't think we did, as those models were not Helix compatible and were therefore of no use to us at Abstergo Entertainment. So that was too bad, and when I asked him why, he said something to the effect of, "I'd love a quick trip through my own messy past." This didn't strike me as odd at the time. At one point or another, most of our employees expressed a desire to peek into their own genetic memories. But I had to disabuse him of any ideas that this was a possibility. Abstergo has a very strict screening process, I told him. We take donations of gene materials, yes, but the actual living sequencing process is done by trained professionals only. The Animus is a tool, not a toy. After listening to my explanation, he said again that it was too bad. When I suggested he donate his genetic material to the company anyway, he said nothing and wandered away from the queue. I noticed he hadn't taken any food or drink at all. The second occasion was not as much a meeting as it was a sighting. On Saturday in Montreal at some point in the late summer, walking down park towards Sherbrooke, when I decided to stop by my favorite cafe for a drink. Waiting for my coffee, I happened to notice John was there too, sitting by himself in a far corner of the establishment, hunched over a small laptop and staring at the screen intently. His face was very flushed as streams of tears ran down his face. He looked distraught, as if a close relation had died. He had just heard the news. As I waited, watching him intermittently, realized that he was talking to someone, most likely via video or voice chat. Not so unusual, of course, that the manner of his speech was very odd. His conversation, from the little I could make out, seemed to be filled with joy and happiness, even as his expression was one of a man being tortured to the limits of endurance. Deciding against a quick hello, I grabbed my coffee when it came and moved to the exit. Fortunately, I could not resist a final peek at my colleague. I wish I had not paused. Turning again to the back of the room, I found John staring directly at me. All emotion had drained from his red, raw face. His expression was blank, yet his eyes were fixed on me, boring like two screws through my skull. I exited the cafe as quickly as I could. When I saw him at work the following week, he greeted me in the same laconic fashion. Said nothing about seeing him at the cafe, and neither did he. It took only a handful of times after that. Last time being outside the Helix server in AE's lower bunker area. They argued about the employee we had recently detained on suspicion of espionage. I didn't see him again. He was dead soon after. Apart from these details, I have only generalities to offer. He was an odd man, no stranger than most of the more technically minded employees here. He's known to mumble to himself quite frequently, though I never witnessed this behavior myself. He was somewhat arrogant and haughty, but this again was not so unusual for his line of work, especially for a man whose intelligence and talent were not in question. He was undoubtedly skilled and had a technical aptitude that surprised even some of our most senior technicians. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact me, Melanie Lemaire. I gotta drink something. Getting a little parched here. Hang on. Okay. Melanie, this is one of the documents I mentioned. Now that your security clearance has been raised, I think it's time you understood the full picture. Level 8 security clearance only is Federal Crown, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, it's very long. Successes, challenges, and next steps. Part 1, successes. While the general public remains content to generate amusing tornadoes of sound and fury over the basic facts of evolution, we made such incredible progress in our study of these precursor hominid species or any of these minor squabbles utterly irrelevant. Advances achieved through decades of diligent research and ingenious experimentation by Abstergo's best and brightest have finally led us to a full understanding of the teleological origin of our species. We're now prepared to embark on our third major phase of research into the progenitor's creators, Homo sapien divinius, HSD hereafter. First stages of Abstergo's study of HSD began with nominal efficiency in the 1950s following Rosalind Franklin's pioneering but censored discovery of triple helix DNA. Scientists achieved further success in the late 60s with the discovery of the fossilized remains of 4 HSD specimens at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. Evidence of the precursor race had already been the subject of speculation and rumor over many centuries before, but with modern scientific techniques we were able to confirm the existence beyond any doubts. Phase 2 began in 1971 with the creation and funding of Abstergo's first official precursor application expedition. By the end of that decade, 7 large-scale Denisovan sites located in Europe, Africa, North America, and Asia had been discovered and partially excavated. These discoveries were not made without setbacks, however, and the quality of the data was often questionable. We entered the 1980s with no doubts as to their importance. It was at this time, too, that a concerted effort was made to recover as many tools, artifacts, and curios as possible from these and other sites. Phase 3 has now been in full operation since 2004, guided by the explicit mandate to sequence the entire precursor genome by the year 2018. So far, we feel we are in a good position to meet that goal. In parallel with this project, an adjunct team has been tasked with the job of acquiring as many distinct samples as possible and extracting whatever useful genetic materials we can obtain. Work tangentially related to the sequencing project will be invaluable in the long term, the source of advanced scientific and historical knowledge. In conjunction with the HSD Genome Project, additional teams have been tasked with the sequencing of the genomes of related species in the Homo genus. To date, these teams have made the following progress: Homo sapiens divinius, Homo sapiens sapiens, Homo neanderthalensis, Homo erectus, Homo antecessor, Homo ergaster, Denisova hominis, Homo habilis, Homo sapiens adultu. Initial reports indicate that at least some of these hominids, like us, owe their existence to the precursor HSD species. The genome of the Homo neanderthalensis, Neanderthals for the example, bears unmistakable signs of deliberate craftsmanship. Further archaeological evidence indicates that Neanderthals may have been explicitly designed and built as a military or expeditionary force. Research into this field of study is in its infancy, but is ongoing. Part 2, Challenges. Progress with the HSD genome has been slow since our project began in 2006 in collaboration with the researchers at Rosalind Franklin University. As functional half-life of DNA is approximately 500 years, we are resigned to the fact that most remains of HSD organisms will contain, at best, 0.625 of their original information. Secondly, acquisition of actionable remains has proven difficult. We suspect one reason may be the HSD species, at the height of its cultural development in 80,000 BCE, had an almost universal preference for cremation over the elaborate burial rituals preferred by lesser hominids, ourselves included. We also know that following the large-scale Toba extinction event, the HSD species died off very rapidly as members of the Homo sapiens sapiens and Homo neanderthalensis advanced at a startling rate. Further evidence indicates that these later species dismantled and salvaged almost all precursor sites as means of survival. However, in recent months, we have discovered the existence of 2 potentially fruitful sources of intact HSD DNA. One source has been confirmed recently, a recurring, though extremely rare breed of human male archetype born with enough triple helix DNA to account for 5% or 6% of his total genome. Colloquially, we call these sages by previous generations. These specimens, if captured alive or with enough genetic material intact, would enrich our search for precursor DNA samples immeasurably. Second source is classified pending confirmation, but early results are promising. And Part 3, Next Steps. Tactics and Strategies Committee advises the following course of action in the near future. Utilize animus technologies to locate humans with trace amounts of embedded triple helix DNA. As has been demonstrated by the findings of late Dr. Vidic, crossbreeding between HSE and HSS did occur on more than one occasion. Average ranges in normal humans typically runs from 0.0002 to 0.0005% for the total genome, while the DNA acquired from subject 17 was an extraordinary 0.952%. As mentioned in Part 2, make all efforts to locate more sages. Living samples are preferred. Any remains younger than 3 or 4 millennia would give us significant advantage. And 3. Locating so-called blood vials purported to contain the preserved blood of precursor luminaries would also prove invaluable. It is not known how effectively the vials have preserved these samples, but they are nevertheless a promising source of additional information, especially if acquired in bulk. Transcribed telephone conversation between Melanie LeMay and Dr. Grammatico. Hello, Melanie. Avero, you must be on your way here. I am in Toronto on a layover. Should be in Montreal around 9 tonight. Ring me if you needed something, a taxi or a restaurant recommendation. I will. Did you have a look at the documents I sent you? I did, and I'm stunned. We all are. It's incredible, isn't it? And you're sure about these dates? As near as we can be. Very confident those images were taken a century or two after the Toba catastrophe. I've never seen such strange architecture. Few people have. Do you have any footage of this? Why just still images? A siege should have more genetic memories than that. They do, but the earliest memories are always the hardest to disentangle. They're difficult to parse, but we're getting there. I imagine you'll want me to find more sieges then? That's the plan. We're always on the lookout for old DNA. The sages should be our best source. And the blood vials. I'd imagine like Edward Kenway found. Blood vials too, and relics. All very valuable, and if we're lucky enough to find another piece of Eden, that might help. Well, I'll put one of the researchers on this. Any references to sages or blood vials, I'll pull them up. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thanks, Mel. You holding up? I am, thanks. Just preparing early for Vex this year. We've got some great things lined up. I've heard. I look forward to it. And the Bell Epic is just the 1989 World Fair, so we'll just skip that, and we'll get back into the game. Finally, hooray. Okay. I want to do some murder mysteries. And such. This one there, this one there. Let's do this one. Just read for like an hour straight, that was crazy. My throat's a little raw.
I'll not discuss this in another...
Under it!
Je crois que je vais déposer le moindre
Dork.
étrange manière de faire de l'exercice.
Is that inside? I think it is actually inside. How do I get in? Sorry about him. Is there a window that's open? Looks like there might be. Yep. Marvelous. That's a level 3 door. God damn it. Never mind. In that case, we will do what? This one.
maintenant, où va-t-il donc?
Well, only I get to do the killings around here, sir.
Que ce soit la bonne direction.
Tromper la justice. Pas toi. Il sait me battre pourtant. Pourquoi fait-il?
Inside the bag are several bones, including a human skull with gold teeth. Gentleman around here to talk to. Hello.
Found that bag sitting in the mud. Did you see? A gold tooth. I only know one man with a gold tooth. He lives with his daughter on the Rue de la Verrerie, number 5.
What, a gold tooth? Not many folks with gold teeth. There's a barman right close by, at the Limping Dog Tavern. I'd hate to think he's been killed.
Alors, il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde. Oui, monsieur, pour quelle quantité? Non, le drôle, le prix n'est pas négociable. Il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde. Oui, monsieur.
Should have thrown my money in the river.
What'll it be?
C'en est trop, je m'en vais.
Gold tooth? Yeah, this front one right here. I'm damn proud of it. Real tooth got knocked out in a bar fight.
Not him, man.
Il doit chercher à impressionner.
What is it this time? Right.
Right, anyway. You know what, let's go here. Way up. There we go. Oh, you're not gonna make that jump. Nope. We'll give it a shot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Good enough.
You think you can outroll me?
Oh yes, I do. Oh, you don't now, boy. Didn't have to be like that.
Férolle va lui manger la cervelle.
Mm-hmm. There are already stairs in these places.
Bella, listen to me. You mustn't carry on this way.
Oh, Jamie, he's been gone for days. What shall I do? What am I to do? I can't sleep. I scarcely eat. My father has disappeared. He's easily recognized. Tall, has a gold front tooth. He can be rather strict, but he has my best interests at heart.
I don't think it's her. This guy's suspicious.
Bella's
Oh,
father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists of errands for him.
how to up?
Je parle pour moi. Je suis heureux.
Vous ne savez pas qu'on frappe avant d'entrer. Repartez tout.
Grandmother.
I'm the girl's grandmother, bless her heart. I'm too frail to run errands, so her father would do them. I'd given him a list and sent him out to buy some things. I don't remember everything that was on that list, but I did want some things from the merchant right down the street on Rue des Lombards.
Okay. Letter from Jamie to Bella. Know the depth of my love for you, my every breath is a sigh for you. Always be yours despite all obstacles. Return address is Jamie MacArthur, 3 Rue Bertin, Poirier.
Not
Nailed
one
it.
of the rank and file.
Right over here. Not what I'm looking for, apparently. Rather confused. Ah,
Oh, yes. The man with the gold tooth. A few days ago, he came by, bought shoes and sundries. His next stop was a butcher's shop that he'd never visited before. Asked me where it was. He left his list behind.
leather shoes, cloth brush, general store, 12 Rues de Lombard. Next entry is a butcher shop, but the address is crossed out and in a different hand is written sausages, butcher shop. Don't quad the message. Okay. Butcher shop he'd never visited before.
Il a l'air de s'amuser.
Ouais, mais il se passe quelque chose.
Silent sausages, people! Where are we at? What are we doing? There it is. Oh. Still a bag found on the shore contains pig bones.
I must have been out for a while. Took a real blow to the head. Fella came in here, I thought he was a customer. Then he jumped me in my own shop. He was wearing a tradesman's coat and a 3-corner hat. Oh, he had some kind of crazy accent. Scottish, maybe?
Hmm? Overflowing with half-ground organs, probably from an animal. Some meat cleavers, some used aprons. Contains a pair of women's leather shoes, a bolt of cloth, and some other small items. Not sure if I missed anything or not, it's the thing. Like, there's too many fucking things on the map. I don't remember what this was. I have this one.
Bien, je ne sais pas trop quoi en penser.
Faut chercher à l'ex-
I have no medicine. I need to find a shop. We'll look for one as we go.
Hey.
That's some disappearing act.
Crumpled paper. Leave my daughter alone. Your attentions are unwanted. Bella is meant for a much better match. She will certainly not marry a ridiculous Scotsman. I forbid you from seeing her again. Series of love letters from Bella to Jamie. I love you so much, but I am in despair. My father simply will not allow our union. So it's Jamie. So it's Jamie. Always the jilted lover that father does not approve of. Rather possessive situation, isn't it? Though, like devil's advocate, perhaps his intuition is correct if the man is willing to kill. Just an observation. Oh, I was gonna look for a shop, wasn't I, as well? We'll get one after, it's fine.
Les habitants de cette ville sont vraiment...
J'aurais appris les dernières nouvelles avant tout le monde.
C'est vrai qu'il goûte bon l'épice et le muro.
Bonjour, Jacques
Bella's
Hughes.
father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists of errands for him.
How do I accuse?
Bella's father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists of... Yes, I turned him into mincemeat and he deserved it, old miser.
Mental case.
I should have chopped you up into haggis as well.
Give me my weapon. What do you got for me?
Chopped him up, eh? Nasty business. Well, pick a weapon.
A rod with a spike on the end.
Follow up on what you found. You'll get there.
Alright, where is the next murder case that I can deal with? That's closer.
C'est une espèce de jeu.
My friend. Hello.
Sûrement.
Tu dois en tête, toi.
Oh, that's a famous painting. Assassination of Jean-Paul Marat. Body of Jean-Paul Marat. He is slumped in a bath with a small single puncture wound above the clavicle. Skin is mottled with pus-filled sores. Ooh. List of grounding traitors. Then there's a list. Alright. Stop covering the fucking text I'm trying to read. Jesus Christ. Large kitchen knife. Maker's mark is that of a nearby shop. Okay. So there's maybe something to... Oh, hi. W. Marat's self-published newspaper, Friend of the People, L'Ami de Poupée. In it, he accuses the Pro family of supporting the monarchy, the scientist Antoine Lavoisier of selling gunpowder outside of France, and accused the Girondists of being too lenient in their view of East made a lot of enemies.
Show some courtesy. I must perfectly capture the death of such a hero to the people. I need to focus.
An empty bottle of tonic from an apothecary named Gregoire Brassiot. There'll be something going on down here as well. Oh no, there's been another murder. Who could it have been? Letter from Charlotte Corday. Providence gives me truth. Providence gives you justice. Gives me sanctuary, peace for this life, for the next. Okay.
They rounded up suspects and took them to Saint-Germain prison by the gendarmes. They're lucky if they survive the trip.
Why have we been forsaken? He was a true revolutionary.
I've seen so many women coming in and out of that house, you'd think he was running a brothel.
Brothel.
Quel malappris.
sweet locations, my god.
Hey, retourne dans...
A woman came in here last week and bought that knife. That ebony handle makes it one of my most expensive, but she didn't care about price. She asked about the address of some hotel. I'd never heard of it, though.
L'un d'entre vous, aujourd'hui seulement. Un homme comme on en voit peu. Il doit se passer quelque chose de plus.
But them buildings be in the way. Oh, it's like a hotel? Oh, there's many of them. That's great.
I was sent to his house to kill him, but the job was finished by the time I got there. With what Marat was publishing, it was either him or us. I don't recognize that list of names of Girondins, but you could ask some of our leaders. I'll write you an address. Go there and show the list.
He was so obsessed with the revolution, he spent all our money on it. I hardly got the attention I deserved. I suppose he died how he wanted. A martyr.
I'd be lying if I said I was heartbroken. Jean-Paul drove my lover away. So overprotective. And with all the enemies he's made in Paris, I was living in constant terror.
I did it. The bastard deserved it. He got my father killed. My father was no traitor. A filthy scum Marat was. I did it. The bastard deserved it. He got my father killed. My father was no traitor. A filthy scum Marat was.
Well, you're suspicious, but you're not the culprit.
You'll find the proof it's me soon enough. I just wanted his death to send fear into the hearts of Marat's believers for as long as I could.
I do believe it's you. We'll come back to this.
Les gens a pris sa cliquet. Ça c'est bien. Il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde. Oui, monsieur.
Allons, gentilhomme.
Du bon grain à vendre.
Quoi? Marcher ne lui suffit plus.
L'œuvre fondatrice qui a bouleversé notre temps.
Something here. There is.
I don't recognize that list of names either. But it's quite a coincidence that the first letters of those names spell the word Providence.
Interesting.
No way. I had to put up with this from smelly idiots like you.
Un homme bien étrange.
I mean, it's definitely Charlotte. It's not up for debate.
Mara was one of my patients. I was treating a horrible skin condition he developed while hiding in the sewers. I'll write you the address if you think you might find something there that'll lead to the swine who did this. Mara spoke often of how he might be made a sacrifice for his people. His prophecy is fulfilled.
Uh-huh. So many fucking things on the map, I don't even know where I'm looking. Christ.
En voilà un par
Though I feel like this one's fairly evident.
Are you a royalist? What do you want, eh? Right, answer the bloody question.
Good. Christ, these fucked streets are dense. Where's the sewer entrance? Here? No. Down there.
Unbelievable. Insufferable.
Yes, there are. There we are.
Unbelievable.
Oh, there's a dead guy there. And a chest. Not the dead guy I'm looking for, in fact. Thought of a young man beaten with a blunt object in the back of the head. He's clutching a wedding ring. Huh? And a letter. Letter from Simone Everard. Writing is almost illegible. Jean Paul, I cannot bear another day without you, my love. How long must you be hidden from me, my love, Simone? Well, I dare say that doesn't narrow anything down, does it? Simone. You still have one location we have yet to visit.
Unbelievable.
Still heavily leaning on one answer more than the others. Where would this other location be? Hmm? Oh, there was another thing there.
himself. Do I strike your fancy, shithead?
Commission
No,
sanitaire de Paris.
you do not strike my
Des
fancy.
ingénieurs et des ouvriers des égouts.
There's a letter. Travelers, come stay at the convenient Hotel Providence. Clean linens. I'm seeing there's still another one that I haven't got. No. New locations visited. I'm missing one. Hotel.
Il est drôle.
Wherever I want. No.
Listen to me. Come here. I'll mash you like an old
Oh, that? Bonjour. Je m'appelle Arnaud. Et tout? Letter. Letter written from Charlotte Corday and addressed to the citizens of France. Address to the French, the friends of law and of peace. How long, oh miserable Frenchmen, will long be pleased, but the disorder and divisions long enough, and too long have some facetious men, some wicked men placed. I don't really want to read this, it's too long.
Va falloir t'y faire. Elles sont toutes comme ça. Tu n'y peux rien. Tu ferais mieux de l'oublier. Va falloir t'y faire. Elles sont toutes comme ça. Tu n'y peux rien.
Parallel lives. I'm going to accuse her. It seems the most likely to me. If I'm wrong, I'll be shocked. Genuinely. Sorry. It's definitely you, lady.
You'll find the proof it's me soon enough. I just wanted his I killed one man to save 100,000. There is no turning back. Soon I shall accept the embrace of Madame Guillotine, a humble offering to the citizens of France.
Okay.
Can't say I'm surprised about Citizen Marat. The man had plenty of enemies. I'm surprised he lasted this long. Go ahead and pick a weapon. Quit bothering me.
Meh. Alright, what else we got? This one over here. That one's still hidden behind a locked door. What do you want?
Body's been found in the catacombs. Careful. It's easy to get lost down there. I'd give you a map to find your way, but no such thing exists.
Hmm?
A woman's been found poisoned in an alley near the riverbank in Invalides. Yeah, good luck with that one. It's dangerous to be a politician these days. You might want to take a walk up past the Louvre. Maybe around the post office. A professor has been found dead at a school just north of Luxembourg Gardens. Could be an experiment gone wrong, or a convenient opportunity for death. Messy one north of the Saint Marcel near the river. I'd bring some gloves.
Did these show up on the map? Or just a lot of talk? Just a lot of talk, aren't you? Charming map.
How are you?
Pourquoi fait-il ça?
Spineless sheep!
It's a body. Body is dismembered. These cuts are precise and surgical. There's not much blood, but plenty of sand in the wounds. Fishhook was left attached to the flesh. The skin is covered in puncture wounds. I dare say it also doesn't have a head. The satchel contains bait, hooks, and fishing line. Also contains a ripped proof of release document stamped by the officials at La Salpêtrière, the asylum next door. The name of who was released is illegible. Seaweed. The melgay that grows by the river Sienne. Those are covered in sand. Maybe a set of footprints. We'll follow those in a moment. Must be something else we're missing here. No, that is everything. Okay. Do we follow the footprints? Nope. They lead up. They do not lead out. Okay. Good to know. They came from this way. Oh, okay. Lots of things going on here. What's this? Corpses look like they've been sitting here for at least a week. They're hacked to pieces and are now impossible to identify. Okay. Body must cover the text I'm trying to read. Large and very sharp cleaver could be part of a set. These look like the kind of leather straps worn to control a prisoner or a patient. They are caked in dried blood. Pages belong to a surgeon's journal. They show diagrams of the human anatomy. Several names of patients are crossed out. Could be potential murder victims. See. This will be the river in which he was found, I imagine. Fisherman, mostly. You, sir. You seem twitchy?
I was fishing a few days ago and I found a body floating in the river. Cut up arms and legs, too. And it must have floated here from upstream. I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it to the cemetery. I'm sorry.
I believe you. There's a human arm there. Severed arm looks to be female. There are a few scratches on the wrists.
Ma parole, quel aventurier!
Right.
Stop you! Right there!
I'm looking to have a conversation with your fine gentleman here. Thank you.
Those papers are for a patient that we just released. He always blabbered on about being a fisherman, so your best bet is to check the river. We also had a patient escape a few weeks ago. You could check their cells inside, just down the steps.
Intimidate me, eh? Suicidal nutter?
Bill has circled drawings and descriptions of various types of fish. Well worn and looks to have been read 1,000 times. Okay. Mattress has many small puncture holes in it. Disgusting. Hidden under the bed is a dead rat impaled multiple times with a fishing hook. Sir?
What happened? I had a paper cut, but my whole arm got infected because it's so filthy in here. Some surgeon thought he had the right to hack it clean off. The pain almost killed me.
Pages from torn-up medical journal belonging to a surgeon named Dr. Leonard Ernie. Filled with drawings of the human anatomy and surgical procedures, also has a large list of patients and their addresses. All but one has been crossed off. A patient named Charlotte Duarn, who lived at 9 Rue de la Motte. There's also a return address for the surgeon at 8 Rue Bolivia. Both addresses would be worth a visit. Yes, I agree. I mean, it's clearly the surgeon. The fisherman is the one on the docks, I imagine. Done that one. dead! Hold there! You need to fuck off. All the way off. Are you the surgeon?
Of course that's my journal. Proof my assistant is taking jobs behind my back. He's always late and off doing God knows what. I don't care how good he is with a blade. I can't trust a man who's stealing clients. It's best to let him go.
Is this your assistant here? Sir?
What can I say? My boss is a good barber, but a horrible surgeon. I was using his clients to make a little money on the side. Cut out the middleman.
Uh-huh. I'll be back, I'm sure.
Bien, je ne sais pas trop quoi en penser.
Hey! Hold still, you grunt! Autant vivre par serrurier, c'est une occasion à saisir.
Well, it does appear to have been quite a kerfuffle here. There's blood all over the house. It's unlikely his wife is alive. It looks like the body was dragged and then bagged up to carry. Hello. Terrible news. All of your viewers are stinky. Uncooked meat from a butcher shop. Looks like it hasn't been out very long. The shop must be nearby. His wife put up quite a fight. Her attacker looks to have had a lot of trouble with her, as the house is a mess. Yes, all of your viewers, every last one of them, extremely stinky.
Please, help! My wife is missing. She'd just come home from the butcher, but when I went in the bedroom upstairs, she was gone and there's blood everywhere. I think it's hers. Please, help me.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Murders? Well, some crazy man came by here rambling about a corpse. That's all I know. How about some fresh pork? My assistant can give you a perfect cut. He's a little slow in the head. Came in here a few weeks ago begging for work, but I tell you, the boy has a gift. A gift that finally leaves me some time to get some fishing in.
I just want to work. I won't bother no one. What do you want? I must work.
Nope, it's because to call him stinky.
I just want to work.
Use.
I won't bother no one. What do you want? Let me cut meat. There was so much to cut, so little time. So much meat left to cut. Can't stop. Never stop.
horrible. That's the last time I fish in those waters. Have a look and see which weapon suits you.
Yep, they're all stinky. Officer's round axe. Oh, it's rubbish. Imagine it'll be quite slow. I need to go back to the cafe. Oh, that's true. How unfortunate. I might stream in the evening, I don't know. I'll figure something out. We'll make it clear tonight what's happening.
Busy day ahead, son.
Also sort of depends on what happens on Monday, for me. How I'm feeling. Need more missions. There must be another way to get to this one. I need to look this up now, I think. The red ghost of the Talieros. The red ghost of Talieros. Locked door. Bother. Possible to unlock this door, but difficult. Perhaps I will do a story mission that will likely result in me having some experience points to buy the upgraded lockpicking.
Stand here while you insult
Neat.
rassemble désormais toute la nation. Ici, tas de vipères malfaisantes.
All right. I'll try once to pick this lock. It is a level 3 lock, making it exceptionally difficult. Come on now. Oh, chest. This is not the lock I was speaking of. Oh. Okay. That any good? Probably not. No, it's rubbish. Well, he is a little Frenchman, to be fair. This is the door of which I speak. It's presently locked with a level 3 lock. You're about to see why that's a problem. Yeah. Oh? Oh? I am goaded! Somebody clip that, please, for the love of God. Get out of the way. My dear... I'm gonna scream. Let's just plaster 1,000 alerts over the thing you're trying to read. That's fun. My dearest Baudouin, you cannot imagine the emotion which I write. My husband has uncovered our liaison. He is furious, and in his rages, threatened you with mortal injury. Oh, my love, I know I should have returned to Austria, rather than continue our affair. But our time together was too sweet. Vegeta von Glock. What's this plaque? An looking vent trap that doesn't match any others found in the Tilliers. Hmm. Small advertisement is circled. Card players are invited to join an exclusive table, discreetly situated in the corner of the Palais Royal. Gentlemen of irreproachable character only, please. Ooh. Post the letter. Just like a little small something here. Citizen Baudouin, please accept our invitation to an immediate soiree to be held at our home, 10 Rue de Beauvoir. With great affection, Frederick and Brigitte Moncloa. Dear, dear, we have ourselves an affair. My esteemed Director of Finances, the events and operations have no doubt put you under great stress. If I can be helpful in any way, my personal address is 5 Rue Promontour, respectfully, Councilor Legal. There are so many clues in here. What the hell is this? A terrifying painting of the Red Ghost who appears to haunt the Tuileries. Painting appears to be stained with dark splotches of dried blood. Eerie. Positively. Baudouin bank account shows a series of large withdrawals and is now empty. A creditor is demanding reimbursement for invalid checks. Registry shows Baudouin personal address as anti-rue. Blah, 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 blah. Vials. Small glass vials containing a foul-smelling liquid. They are marked as brewed by a local apothecary. Oh, people. People want to... Oh, hello. Handwritten in what seems to be blood. Well, I know the evil that lies in your heart. Your end is near. How did he die again? Middle-aged man shot through the head in apparent suicide. He still holds a fancy red pistol. Barrel lies in the deceased's mouth. No, it doesn't. Now, begs the question. Begs the question. How did Blood end up there? He shot himself over there.
I've actually overheard many very ghostly noises, and even the ghost speaking. Through that very door, Baudouin alone in the room, and the ghost speaking with a terrifying accent. I've heard this several times.
We just now heard a shot. We all ran to find out what happened. I believe it was the Red Ghost. A few nights ago, I saw the ghost myself. I turned a corner and saw him disappear right through this door. Dressed in red with an unutterably horrific expression.
My name is Legal, counselor to Director of Finance Baudouin. He locked himself in his office well over a day ago. For some weeks, he's been in a state of agitation. It's very sad that it ended this way.
The legend must be true. Long ago, a barbarian murderer was executed nearby, and his red ghost has haunted this palace to this day. Have you seen the painting? It appeared from nowhere just yesterday.
How suspicious.
Why so bashful? Bashing's the only thing I've got in mind!
Need to go up. I need to find a window that's open first. What? How? Huh? How do I get in? You should have come from have to get in, you know? There's nowhere here either. I am choking. What am I choking on? I don't have a throat. Ah. Dans la rue. Get down, you goober. Can I do it again? Let's find out. Was it just a fluke? It was a fluke. I'm not as good at it as I once appeared. Rats. Respected Counselor Legal, these apparitions, whether real or imagined, strike horror in my heart. I swear, I have seen objects in my office move on their own volition. It is as if a ghost haunted the walls behind my office. Feel my reason slipping from me, and rely on your steadfast advice. What am I to do? Genealogical tree showing that Legal is directly descended from Johannes Metzger. This is to confirm our conversations due to Citizen Baudouin's recent attacks of hysteria. Understood that if and when the position of Director of Finance is currently held by Citizen Baudouin comes open and available, it is decided that you, Acting Councillor to Baudouin, will take his position at the annual... Okay. Very clearly, it is this financier's, fucking with the man, thinking he's demented, then killing him. Or causing him to kill himself, I should say. However, there's a ton more places to go that may disprove this fact. Where's the letter? I've misplaced the letter. It is here. Good luck with that.
À l'aide! Quelqu'un! Viens, par ici! Quelqu'un est mort! S'il continue, il va se rompre le
Next. You, sir.
Yes, I made that elixir. It's just a few herbs tossed together to make something that stinks. A wealthy fellow, Baudouin, came in. Wanted something to keep spirits away. I told him he was a fool, but he paid well enough for me to concoct this.
Okay. That makes sense. Not terribly shocking, really. Indeed. I shall. Von Gluck Mansion. I don't really suspect the Glucks.
À votre place.
Allez chercher la garde! Alerte! Alerte!
Oh, monsieur, mais c'est tout. On a bien trouvé une solution.
There's some sort of a gambling parlor over here for degenerates. I believe it was the victim that was invited.
Un divertissement intéressant.
Where? Down? Or up? Not entirely confident this is the right way. Doesn't seem to be the right way. truly beginning to become confused. There does not appear to be a way into this building. And generally, when I believe that to be the case, it's on the roof. So we'll go up. Also don't see anything highlighted there when I look. Well, it's gonna be underground then. Pain in the ass. I only seem to get further from where I need to go. No. Positive and clueless. Do not understand. How do you get into this building? Stand back and look. So it's this building with seemingly nothing inside. The gambling den. There is no entrance to this building. There is no entrance to this building. Go to the roof. Go ahead, scratch with this one. Nothing. No entrance there. No entrance there. I will have to look this up, I'm afraid. This is the gambling den, yes? It is. Location is close to the victim's house, only 1 block away. In order to reach the investigation area, you have to climb onto the 2nd floor. I'm on my fucking roof. There's an entrance over there. The only entrance I can find. Does not go the direction I need to go. I'm going to scream. Please don't make me lockpick. I haven't done any lockpicks. Okay, we're inside.
I don't care. You owe me.
But I have no money. Please.
Let's show the name.
Well, I beat you to a bloody pulp.
Let's show the name of 4 men and. What? Starting to piss me off. I'm done. I'm so fucking done with this. Fix your fucking UI. I can't even read it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ledger showing the names of 4 men and their gambling debts owed. The names of Gabriel Baudouin, Donatien Alphonse Francois de Sade, La Pelletier de Fagao, Frederick von Gluck. The hell do you want?
I don't care. You owe me.
What do you got for me, huh? A gun. A dueling pistol set. Stand by. Okay. There's another clue here somewhere.
Baudouin who cheated, he lost everything. I've seen the papers. His bank is furious. He owes his credit to thousands. Someone was cheating, but who?
Indeed. Now.
Mes marchandises.
Oh, I have quite a lot of money. Get out.
Ah, voilà un client.
Okay.
C'est une sorte de...
Come now.
Under it! Die! Get the paddock!
I'll have that. Now, who are you? Nothing in here. Stairs? quite an opulent... what the hell is that? Numerous crucifixes, rosaries, prayer books, as well as strings of garlic. Apparently intended to ward off evil spirits. Doesn't work, I'm afraid. Our ruse is a success. None of the gambling parties suspect you because they believe you lost everything as well. Secret bank account is overflowing. You need never have any financial worries, my friend. Your creditor, Marc-Andre. Box of blast files marked with the apothecary stamp. Right. Books and papers relating to the appearances throughout history of the Red Ghost of the Tuileries. Show that in 1561 one Johannes Metzger, very known in Paris as Jean Le Chaux, vowed vengeance on the crown at his execution. The appearances of the Red Ghost began at that point and have continued until the present. Several books detail investigations at the Tuileries in search for the ghost and recount tales of mysterious noises, secret rooms, and strange apparitions. Dear Mother, if you find this, it means I am no longer among the living. The relentless noises and apparitions of the phantom are slowly driving me out of my senses. I see red everywhere, even in my dreams. Dear Mother, it is for the best. I must put an end to my misery. Sir, I know as the fact that the ghost exists and is dangerous. Therefore, there is no doubt in my mind that it is capable of horrendous acts that no man should be subject to. Legend says the ghost haunts your office in Tuileries. I fear for your soul. Legal. Okay. Where to next? Say we go perhaps down here. The Gluck Mansion. Maison de Gluck.
Un autre.
L'odeur des rues doit être...
Many empty schnapps bottles. Report from the private detective who confirms von Gluck's suspicions concerning his wife. Over here? No. Mr. and Mrs. Gluck down here, I suppose.
My husband can be very, very jealous, but he isn't the sort of man to kill anyone.
I do not answer to members of the working class. I do not answer to members...
Very well, sir.
Oh.
What is this last location that we need to go to? No, we did that one. To those. Did the apothecary. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. don't see another location. It's saying I'm missing one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Must have missed a clue somewhere. 6 of 6, 4 of 4, 4 of 4, 3 of 3, 1 of 1, 14 of 14. Huh? Well, I mean, I guess we'll go back here. I'm still very suspicious of the financier. Or the financial agent or whatever he is.
Encore un disciple de Guillotine.
Trouble les humains, quelle misère. Mais qu'est-ce que...
Oh. Okay. Various drums, whistles, and bells. Pocket-hitting brush and red paint. Series of levers, evidently controlling various mechanical devices. Mouthpiece connects to a tube leading to the wall. Garment made of red cloth. Interesting. Let's read that. Legal. You are legal?
The legend must be true. Long ago, a Bavarian murderer was executed nearby.
You are legal.
My name is Legal, counselor to Director of
You did
Finance
it.
Baudouin. He locked himself in his office well over it. He was a weak man. I'd make a far superior director of finance. It was for the good of the country.
And now you got got.
For God's sake, he killed himself. Why am I here?
I'm not altogether certain it wasn't the ghost, but someone has to be brought to trial. Take what you like.
I'll have that pistol then, shall I? Fancy pistol. I don't like it. So you sleep like the dead.
It's dangerous to be a politician these days.
I don't think there's any more. I think we got them all. Yeah. This one.
Je pars ici la balle.
On dirait qu'il se passe quelque chose. Quelle ouf coïncidence, franchement.
J'espère qu'il ne va pas voir ma femme. Et regarde-moi.
Marquis.
You'd stop by, my dear Honor. I'm aware that you're deeply concerned with justice and so forth. There's a man, Grignon, who operates a string of brothels just north of here. Imposes horrendous working conditions on his girls. Things would improve markedly if you were to send him to eternal banishment.
What's in it for you?
Oh, cynicism does not become you, dear boy. Let us say that, should Grignon's collection of delectable damsels find themselves without a patron, well, my kingdom would necessarily expand, wouldn't it?
I'll kill your pimp. Certainly. Where am I going exactly? Alright. I'll just stay on the rooftops here. People so seldom look up. We have the capability, but not the necessity. Yeah. You're still stinky, I'm afraid. There.
sold me last time.
My friend.
Okay. Back to this, Desaad.
J'imagine que c'est dangereux.
Vous n'avez pas le droit
Save the Marquis de Sade from the guillotine. They're still in judicial order for his trial. Citizens, at long last, the sordid and depraved Marquis de Sade is soon to plop his head in a basket. He is charged with moderatism, but in reality his crime descends to far greater depths. Congratulations to the office of the prosecutor, Beauclair Tinville, the Grand Châtelet. Anticipation of successful prosecution. Okay. Grand Châtelet is quite far away.
Il a l'air de s'amuser.
Okay, so, battle plans here. I don't know what floor it's on. That door will get me inside, at least. Oh, I'm in here. What's that? Oh, hello.
What the hell?
Don't worry about it. Gentlemen, it's time to make your escape. have the slightest idea where I'm going. Well, that seems like a sewer that would get me in and out. That's not where I want to go. Good to know, though. Didn't know that existed. This is nothing. I think I'd have to go up.
To meet justice, citizen. Your kind are finished. Damn it! No! Shut you down!
There it is. Let's escape the area. Huh? No.
Christ! That's not good! What trouble? Big trouble!
Right, come on there.
More Marquis de Sade, shall we?
Mais qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Un excellent moyen d'éviter la boue.
Dear fellow, I very much appreciate the inexplicable disappearance of my death warrant.
You don't
Now,
think?
the joys of retribution. After the removal of Grignon, my political enemies became reckless. I happen to know that each one is hiding a delightfully salacious secret. Here is a list of items to blackmail them. Steal those items, and Grignon's old, debauched neighborhood will remain under my gentle care. I do hate to be a scold, but I really need all of those objects.
Okay. Ain't no skin off my dick, buddy. We'll do you this favor.
C'est bien moi d'être au mauvais endroit au mauvais moment.
Now, when you says steals, are we certain you don't mean kills? and then loot the body. Because I'm much better at doing that. Oh dear, I don't have any stealth.
What's the problem now?
If anyone reads it, I'm a dead man.
Don't be silly.
Are you crazy? We have to find it.
Time to go. The letter must be quite salacious. I don't think I get to read it, though. Maybe I do. Did it go into the database? Oh, no. No. Nope. Ah, I see.
Elles sont toutes comme ça.
Qu'est-ce qui prend tant
Un barbare des temps anciens.
Je ne donne pas cher de ta misérable peau si la garde t'attrape, voleur.
One more.
Regarde-moi, un vin dangereux.
Come back here!
Speak up! J'espère qu'il ne va pas.
De la paroisse de Montparnasse! mérite. Non seulement éclairera-t-il votre chemin, il vous évitera les encombrements et
Stealth.
J'aimerais bien vous.
You want me to come over here and crush you? There now, I want to talk to you. Whose side are you on then? What do you want? Who are you fighting for? I don't think I know.
La révolution sera... Mais qu'est-ce que ça... Allez-moi, je me suis...
Ah, yes. Thank you, Honor. I take such pleasure imposing my will on others. Is that wrong?
Yeah. The Black Band. Sounds ominous.
Autant de manière qu'un cochon hip. Quel mal. Puissiez-vous en dépresser.
Come here! I'll squash you like a bloody maggot you are!
The scam auction. I'm gonna foul their little game. Care to watch?
Now, let us sell off this dilapidated church. I hope it remains standing until we finish.
200 livres, 300 livres.
Who are you?
Citizen Dawsonville. And I bid 300 livres. No, 4.
You can't bid against yourself.
This man is disrupting the auction. I bid 200 livres. I bid 7. And mine aren't counterfeit.
I must ask you to leave, citizen.
So you can pretend to sell this fine building to your friend?
That's an outrageous accusation.
Take that back.
Make me. You men, get him out of here. Hey,
Well, one of those or theirs. That's just called you. Just stay away.
terrible rabble.
You there! Get him back a bit! He can't drop when he can't
Very good. I'll be having that swarm here. Would you like to put a shop, I think? How convenient? This one here.
Plus tôt tu seras en terre, mieux ce sera. Un acrobate.
Damn pillock! You can't just bloody do what you please on my pants!
I'll do as I bloody please. Thank you very much. Oh, refill all. What do we do? Shouting. Upgrade the coat I'm wearing. You can also get a different coat at some point, maybe. Those give me better stuff. Yes. All right. Instructing a close shave. Retrieve the stolen components of the guillotine. Sure.
You want me to come up?
I was just trying to slip. Sir? That man's been plastered into the wall. Unfortunate for him.
Sir, I'm Samson, the official executioner. I need help.
I'm coming.
Some brigands have stolen parts of a new execution machine I'm building. They hope to lure me into a trap. Could you recover all the items for me?
Yeah.
Or I'll saw your bloody legs off! You can't get through!
Chop off heads humanely. What's the point? I say you want to lop off a head, why pussyfoot around?
Amen to that.
Goddamn headsman.
Vous ai-je causé du tort? J'en suis désolé. Voilà des ennuis. Et de la pire sorte. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
On va chercher à impressionner une fille. Who the hell got you?
Not my turn today, I suppose. Don't feel too bad.
We have bullets.
Comes to us all eventually.
Oh, smoke bombs aren't bullets. Hawk suckers, these guns, I swear. It is ridiculous.
Stay on guard, lads. He'll show up. Risk his life for this pile of wood. No machines that.
Give me some bullets. Oh, Christ. Ooh. You there. Gonna deal with this nice and simple. I have no bullets. I'll loot these stuff, please. Thank you. Speak to Schmidt.
Je vous écoute. Hein?
Tobias, we've recovered all the pieces.
All right, then. Give me a hand, would you? We'll see if it works.
This ingenious device will save me much labor, my friend. Can you imagine executing so many aristocrats by the sweat of my brow?
I just hope this doesn't make killing people too easy.
It's an ambush, dear Lord.
Everything all right, my friend? What's all that, then?
Damn traitor!
Ow. Well, I'd love to defend him, but there's some trying to kill me too, you know? How these things tend to go. Mission failed. That's great. I love that for you. They're gonna make me start it all over again.
I'm Samson, the official executioner. I need help. Some brigands have stolen part.
God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I need a trip to market is what I need.
Give me a name! Bloody counter-revolutionary! Stop it!
Bonjour. I have a mission for you.
The other plan this time is to go roofside. There's so many fucking snipers on the area. Best as there ever. There's one. 3 over there. Another one there. Another one here. You're close to that, I suppose.
À l'aide! Garde! Par ici!
Rabid lefty, you're just a cancer to be cut out.
One less overzealous
Well done,
innocent.
someone. One less rabid dog.
Something's going
It would seem that the best way to counter them is simply to stab them before they shoot you. Checks out.
My friend, how are you?
Alright.
I don't think I know you. You best keep your hands to yourself.
Mais que se passe-t-il donc?
Oh.
I did talk to him, and it glitched out. So... Okay.
You'll not get past.
Hello, Anna.
Wonderful. Might you have some bullets for me? Chocolate.
Steel can't fix.
Destroy a cache of defective armaments. Alright.
Un divertissement intéressant. Vous feriez mieux de regarder.
Get a few
Give me a name.
There's only two ways this
Go on then, bloody cowards. You think? Well, faut l'envoyer à Bicêtre.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Vous devriez être.
Up, I would imagine. Mr. Robespierre, I have succeeded in beguiling some workshops near the Barrière de Militaire into using defective materials in the manufacture of military armaments. I have further arranged for the defective arms to be delivered to the troops commanded by Captain Bonaparte. I think we can be certain that the young captain's rising star will soon begin to fall. Stanjou. Is that so? Well, we shall see about that, shan't we? And as always, I would like more bullets if I can. No. Nope.
Go away!
Hey, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé?
La bourse est bien rebondie.
Rather unguarded, really. There's a bell, of course. We'll deal with that quickly. Okay. The next one, there's another bell over here, I see. Yep. The third. Quite a few little goobers down there. Quite a lot, yes indeed. Well, how about... get a little bit of a distraction, shall we? Ow. Telling all y'all this is sabotage.
Il a l'air de s'épuiser.
Alright. Let's head back to the cafe and retrieve our money. I doubt we have much. What? T3000.
Good on.
See what we can buy with that, shall we? Actually wearing quite good greaves at the moment, or forearms, I should say. Good belt. Better legs. Haven't any. Upgrade the light we have. Better code wouldn't hurt. We haven't got one. Stones thrown by raiders and felt yet have no impact. Cool. God, they're all so garish, aren't they?
Afternoon, sir.
Well, actually, if we're gonna wear the dirty cloak, wear the dirty hood as well. This was quite good. Gotta get the right boots on. Looks fine. Sure.
I won't tell you anything.
Le ciel n'oubliera pas ce geste. Merci infiniment.
Okay. Head back into the cafe. See if anything good is on stage. No. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'll be back in a few hours to play World of Warcraft with Hopi. A correction, there will be no Vampire the Masquerade next week. We're still deciding what's going to happen then. But there will be more Assassin's Creed on Tuesday and Wednesday. And more World of Warcraft on Wednesday night. See you then!